my word for the day is breathe. And first thing it made me think of was the scene from Interstellar when Dr. Brand, she's a doctor, something to do with biology, I think, like something to do in that field, and she had these chambers made of how she was going to have all of these eggs, right, turn into these different babies, and then they had this evolution process where all the different genes will keep mixing up so that not one generation is the same, and like evolution takes force if they start in the human life again on a different planet. And it's just like that's the first thing that came to mind with Breed is because Interstellar is a movie that has huge impacts on my life. It's like it has made me the movie served as an outline for me to look at my life objectively. And it's a way for me to connect with my past and my future. You know, how Cooper is through the bookshelf and looking at his past self and telling him, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And like he's begging Murph, sending him the Morse code, staying, stay. And looking back on my life, the mistakes I have made, and like I look at my past stuff, I'm like, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. And it's something I think about every day, every day. And it's something what Alex Moody talked about. I don't know what he called it, but he has a thing where what he does, or maybe he used to do was he used to Monday morning sit down, write open a notepad, and then converse with himself with his 85 years old self. So like he would ask a question, right? And then he would put on the hat of his 85-year-old self and he would answer from that perspective. But his belief is that we already know deep down like what we're supposed to do and what the answers are. And so it's like a good mental frame he uses. I've never done that exercise because I guess I'm not it doesn't sound cringe or it doesn't have to be true, but I guess I'm just judging that it won't work for me. I guess that's something I'm assuming that will not work for me. That's why I've not done it. But the way I look at it now is that I have some moments to myself, right, where it's something where Martha Beck talks about is kissed, time, internal self-talk. And I just give myself do some breathing exercises for 5-10 minutes when I'm really overwhelmed and it really just calms me down. And then I use the psychology of what was it? The gaming psychology or like psychology of the 1% or taking the next right step in the next taking the one small step in the right direction. What does that look like? What's the easiest step I can take right now, given however I'm feeling, right? And so like that is the way I'm just aiming to do 1% each day. And the goal here is to see what I become at the end of the journey. And that's it.